Okay, so setup wise, very, very good. Okay, I think on occasion sometimes you want to try get left. So you just want to lean a bit with the hand on the shaft. It's a little bit forward, but it's obviously nice and neutral there with the club is fine. But the game of golf is like a race between your hands and the club there, back to the golf ball. Okay, you put them on here. Okay, so the sway in terms of the backswing now is certainly a lot less than it ever was before. Okay, there's going to be a little bit there, that's fine, but before you sort of you'd move to about here and your head would be outside your right foot, then you'd be really giving it a sway. So that's good, the fact that's coming. What we're going to try and do now is imagine that green line was the wall we did there with that drill. You can do this at home. You're going to move into that wall as you come back down. What you do here now is you start with a slight little bit of movement, but now as you get to about here, your left hip, rather than moving this way, is now rotating back and away from it, which then leads yourself to staying back now. So when you get to this position here, your head's staying a long way back, you're moving off that green line. There's kind of your impact and the centre of your torso now behind the ball, and that's generally where your low point's going to be. Okay, now depending on the lie of the land, if it's a flat lie with nothing behind the ball, you could probably get away with it. It would encourage the ball to go left because you're kind of hitting it afterwards rather than in the right spot. But as a result of that, the ball want to go left. What then you did was sort of hold the face open. You see the glove hand now kind of visible here, kind of as you said, a cricket shot, kind of like a block off shot. Okay, and the ball then kind of goes straight, but it always lend itself to that potential of being too far back here and you'll sort of smother low left and it 50 yards or whatever on the ground. Okay, so the feeling now when you get to the top of the backswing, okay, same good move. We're going to move into that green line now with that left hip. Okay, so you're moving into that green line, so you come back to impact. That's a much different impact position. I complete those lines there. A much different impact position there in terms of your body. Everything's on a straight left side there. Arm, hands, club, left leg, left knee, hip and shoulder, all in line. Whereas this one, it's all kind of moving back and away. And then as a result of that, when you swing through, your right foot now kind of rolled up onto its toe there nicely. Whereas this one, kind of was a bit of an afterthought, and I'll come to at the end. Okay, complete. And again, you said you have a little bit of a heave behind and around your body, rather than that kind of move to target.
Okay.
And stay in there. So generally, what we would see, though, as you said, some of the shots, because you're coming through instinct now, you'll still hold the face open a little bit, and then you kind of sort of release it a bit. It's only a longer follow through as you get through there, but because you've been having that back foot kind of tendency, and the ball may go a bit left, you can just hold the club face open a bit. If you now move to the correct side on your left side with that face a bit open, you get a few drifty ones to the right. Okay. I'm not going to necessarily give you any sort of major thoughts about that, because thinking about that and then the body, you'll do one of two things. Either do none of them, or you'll do the hands nice and then go back to the back foot again and smother it low left, which is a shot I want to try to really avoid. I don't mind the ball going a bit left or a bit right, but the ones that snap up low left, it's just, it's not, at least a bit of a high floaty one to the right. You might lose 5 yards, but we said before, you're not somebody who's struggling for distance, are you? So we can get it on the fairway. Okay, so it's moving that thing. So again, I'd practice that wall drill at home or wherever it may be. Just work into that wall. Don't sort of slide into it. You move towards the wall. Okay, so from here now, your left hip, left shoulder move towards it. As they get towards the wall, they rotate around it. Okay, what we don't want to do is just sort of go and slide in and bang it in the wall. Now you're just going to be just slamming the club down the ground or hitting the wall. Exactly. Okay, that makes sense, Sarah? Good, excellent, good.